Hey friends, if you're watching now, you might be watching the replay. Hello, I'm so glad you're here. If you are new to me, I'm Christy Darty. I teach hand lettering and doodling and all the fun things. I love happy mail. I love washi tape. I love all the things. Do you love all the things like creative? You don't want to miss out on anything? That's me. If you're watching this now, hopefully you're seeing this on Facebook, Instagram, maybe YouTube. Anyway, no matter where you're watching from, you can always come and follow me on Create with Christy. Anywhere. I'm on TikTok too. Are you on TikTok? TikTok is so fun. I love it. I love it. Now there's some stuff, sketchy stuff on there, but you got to find your right algorithm, and then you'll find your people. Like today, now some things aren't as fun, but I learned how to cook things. I learned how to today I got to see a nurse pray before she went in to work with COVID patients, and she had that worship music just going. And anyway, it was really fun. So, hey y'all, thank you for popping on. Thank you for popping on. Don't forget, if you do this, you might be the lucky person who gets 1 month subscription to my washi subscription that have not even opened yet, y'all. So excited. So excited. So that information about that's coming soon. And if you want to know more right now and you love washi tape, what is washi tape? Some people don't even know. Washi tape, can't even see my screen. Washi tape is, hold up, cute tape that I designed. This one's the one I designed. But it's so cute and it's so fun. You can put it on Happy Mail. You can put it on your phone charger around the charger so no one steals it from you, from your family. And if that doesn't work, you just know which one yours is because it's got the tape on it. You just go in your kid's room and you're like, that's mine. But there's a lot of things you can do with it. But I'm so excited because I've designed some I'm waiting in the mail like any minute. I'm just dying to get my manufacturer box. And so I'm getting fall, Christmas, and one more. Oh, Happy Mail. So excited. Hey, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see if anybody's commenting. You are commenting. Good morning, Geralda. Geralda. Did I say that right? You have been so precious. I've seen you on Instagram. You sent me the cutest mail. I think I showed that the first day. Happy Mail. Hey, Amanda. You sprinkled already? All right. Hey, everybody, I was just checking you out on TikTok. You were, Sandra? Oh, it's so fun. I love it. I love it. And I share my TikToks to Instagram stories. So if you're not on TikTok, make sure you watch Instagram stories. That's where it's all at. You can see me do some really dumb things. You can see me behind the scenes. Oh, I haven't told y'all this. Yesterday, I went to work out, which is not my gift. I'm just going to say it right now. But I've been going to work out and at 6 a.m., which is also not my gift. That I'm not even out of the bed at that time. But yesterday I went, and I go because I meet my husband up there and I want him to see that I'm trying to work out. Y'all don't forget to sprinkle because you might win. Look, Terry won from yesterday. So today, if you sprinkle, we will, and if you don't know what sprinkle is, ask everybody. Ask everybody. Thank you for sharing the love, Sandra. But okay, focus, Christy, on my story. So here I am on the treadmill, walking I think it was about 30 minutes. And then I was like, okay, I'm done. And when you get off, you go get this cleaning wipe and you clean it down really good. And so I did that. Then I came back and got my phone. And then I went and did some weights. My arms are sore today. And guess what? A few minutes later, my husband comes over and he goes, Did you mean to leave the treadmill running? Can you imagine? Like treadmill just running by itself and somebody walks up and they're like, okay, that's one of the latest things that I did. I pulled a Christy. I'd call it a Christy. And so that was pretty funny. There was another story of something I did. Oh, so that reminded me of the time I went to, I was so excited to go to art class that 2 hours later I came out and my car had been running for 2 hours. I just have really good stories. My husband has good stories to tell. Kath is here for a minute. Oh, good. I'm so glad you stopped by. You did sprinkle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. yeah, y'all. Awesome. So Terry, I don't know if you're here, but if you're not here, and Terry's in my tribe, so go ahead and send Debbie your address. That would be amazing. Look at y'all. Where are you from? Where are y'all from this morning? I have a smaller group this morning. People don't get up on Saturdays, huh? What time is it where you're from? Because, oh, Iralda. I hope I get it right. You're having fall colors in Wisconsin. I am so jealous. I want to go where there's fall. Fall doesn't happen real good here in East Texas. The leaves don't change color until right before they fall off. Like it seems like, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Texans, but it seems like at the end of November or something, and it's just like over, and we don't get to enjoy it very long, I don't think. Oh, you bought 2 of my books yesterday, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you so much. So much. Louisiana, it's 12 in where Amanda is in Kentucky. And so South Carolina, Orange County, California, it's 9 a.m. Well, good for you for getting up. Good for you. Lynn's in Nashville. Hi, Bonnie. Shelby, it's noon. And then in Philadelphia, it's noon. I love that y'all are here from all over. How fun is that? Well, we know some of our friends from overseas might not be awake at this time. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't even know what time it is there. Maybe they're going to bed, but I'm just so glad you're here. And those of you watching the replay, I'm so glad you're here too. All right, so let's get started. This morning, we're going to start and talk about hand lettering again, and we're going to talk about making letters. So yesterday we talked about doing some of the basic strokes to make letters, and today we're going to actually make some letters. If you stay until 11:30, or if you stay for 30 minutes, you will go into the iPad part where I do the same thing or something similar on the iPad, which is great to watch whether you use the iPad or not, but it's really fun to use the iPad. So I'll tell you more about that when we get to that. How many of you have been watching or trying to watch daily? And how many of you are new here today? Florida, the leaves don't change colors. I know, it's so sad. Iralda. Did I get it? Hi, Kitty. Kitty's from Illinois. Isn't that the cutest name? Kitty. I love it. Okay, let's get to the right camera. Let's get to the right camera and get all these other things. Oh. Okay, so the schedule's up here. If you are not getting a text reminder, there's the number up here on the screen. You will go into your phone and you go over the top and like you're going to text somebody and put in 81010 and then go into the text box and type the @ live demo 3. If y'all did get your text, let me know. I'm having some textical that didn't sound very good. I'm having some text difficulties. I'll say it like that. And so I'm sorry if it's not working out like we want it to. And then, oops, let me show you something else. Big news, who loves washi tape? You do, right? I have a subscription coming out. If you want to know more about that, I have 35 ways to use washi, because some of you are like, I don't even know what to do with washi tape. I have 35 ways to do it, to use it. There's a link at the top, and then if Debbie is able to put that link there, that would be amazing. I'm trying to get my camera set up. Okay, so anyway, the subscription will start, we'll start signups before you know it. But they will go out. I don't want to make up a number, but let's just approximate that they're going to go out October 1st. Just maybe. And I'm so excited about that. So I'm trying to get rid of that on the screen too. Got a lot going on over here. Y'all just don't even know behind the scenes what all I've got going on. Thank y'all. I had a lot of people order books yesterday. Thank you for that. Okay. Don't look at the extras. Don't look at that. I'm going to make my box a little smaller so you can see all of the goodness of the Focus, focus. It's not doing what I want it to do. I just want y'all to see as much of the screen as you can and not me as much as you can. Thank you for this moment of silence. Wait, it's to the 11th? Today is the 11th. Love and peace to those who are left behind. If any of you firsthand experienced 9/11, I'm very sorry that you had to be there. Of course, you know, all of us were affected, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that. All right, look, start with nothing. Okay. So fun. I love doing this with you. Yesterday, again, we talked about these strokes. Today, we're going to make some letters. You did get a text. Awesome. Now, if you didn't see yesterday, make sure you go back and the day before, because I tell you about all the supplies. Now, I do have links to a lot of the supplies, and Debbie will be adding those things, but a lot of you are going to be like, well, where'd you get that? And what are you using? And all the things. You're welcome to ask for sure, but the link won't play video. There's a video? Oh, that was a link to Facebook. Should be. Okay. All right, let's get going. So, yesterday we did not talk about an oval. Oh, who all did their homework too? I saw somebody post about doing their homework. I was so excited. But yesterday we did, just to recap, we did an upstroke is very thin, a downstroke is very thick. An overturn is where you're going to transition and go from thin to thick. Then you're going to do an underturn, thick to thin. The hardest part for me is thin. And then we did a loop. All right. Now, we didn't go over all the other ones, but we'll be using them in our, this is an oval. Whoops. If you have my books, you'll have that in there. Oval, descender, ascender. Okay, anyway, I hope you're doing your homework. So let's talk about some different letters. We talked about doing an H yesterday. So we took this, and we made the letter H. And that's a loop and a you know what? That could even be a descender. Maybe it's ascender. Well, anyway, you put your strokes together. Thanks for the sprinkle, Lisa. Oh, yeah. If you're watching over and over on TV, the tragedy of 9/11, this is a good break, right? Okay, so let's put together some more strokes. So we have that oval. Okay, we can do an oval, kind of slanting it, and a downstroke going back up. See that? And we can do a loop and come up. And then I like to do a little flourish right here, like a little swirl for my B. Isn't that fun? I love to add loops everywhere. So you'll see that a lot if you hang out with me long enough. Sorry. Here is an oval, partial oval, which is the letter C. Okay. And then sorry. Okay, a D. We're going to do an oval. All right. And then you can do a loop, or you can do a fancy flourish like I like to do, which goes like this. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay. And this is the one that a lot of people learn with in the beginning. They do a loop right here. So you put together your, whatever that is. Oval. It's not an O, it's an oval. Remember, we're drawing shapes. We're not writing. It's not handwriting. If you write terrible, it's okay. We're not handwriting. So don't worry about it. You're learning. Lowercase R is difficult. Oh. I know, Allison. Let me get to the R. So R, a lot of people make like this, but my favorite R, look how cute. We're going to make a loop like this, and then we're going to go down. And I did not do that in the beginning. So don't feel like you have to do all these extras. Those will come. You know how you just, you start, I'm trying to think of an analogy that people can relate to, but if you ever learned how to play tennis, you hit the ball first. You hit the ball, and then eventually you learn, ooh, I can put some spin on this ball. So that's the only sport I really know how to play. So that's my analogy. But just remember, when we start with something, we start with the basics. We never just, dive all in, or we're going to wear ourselves out being frustrated because we can't get it in the beginning. Do the basics, right? What other letters do y'all want to see? Thank you for sprinkling, Stephanie. I'm glad some of you got text. Okay, what other letters do y'all want to see? Because I want to do the ones that some of y'all say are difficult. Let's see, an F. We're going to do this ascender. Okay, and then we're going to come up. So up, heavy down, back up, and up again. So look at my thin lines. I went up, thin, heavy down, up, thin, up, thin. The letter S. Oh, y'all, that's too hard. Do I have to show y'all that? So right now I've just been doing lowercase. We can also do uppercase. So if you have big D, I'm assuming that's obviously we've already done D. So put big S or little s or whatever. I'll go ahead and do both on the S, but if there's something else. So S is just like if you learn cursive in school, it's the same thing, but you put your downstroke. That was not supposed to look like that. You put your downstroke here. You go up and then you do heavy down, right? The capital S. Well, let me do a fun S too with a loop. So we can do like this with a loop and then like that. Some people do that. I don't really do that much, but the capital S, that's just hard. It just is. So we do heavy down, light up, and I like to loop it. I don't even know how to make a regular one. How do you make a regular S? I don't know. You can also do like a loop here and then just do, you've got your heavy and your light up, right? Okay, big D. Turn this so you can see it better. I have a new phone thing to hold my phone, and so, but see how I'm slanting my paper? Do that when you're lettering. Just remember, if you are young enough to remember what it was like to learn cursive in school, young enough? Yeah, let's say young enough. Okay, maybe I meant to say old enough. We would slant our paper, we would sit up super straight, and we would hold our pen correctly, but I don't do that, so ignore the way I hold my pen, okay? I'm glad you're practicing along, Lisa. It does make a difference. That muscle memory, we're trying to get that muscle memory. Yeah, I know those loops, right? Okay, D, letter D. I love making a D. Heavy downstroke, light upstroke, heavy loop. I have to do it faster. I've practiced this a lot because my last name is Darty. So since it starts with a D. What other letters do y'all want to see? Let me see. I get a lot of L's. I love making, this is probably my favorite. I love making L's. I don't know why. I guess because I write out love a lot when I'm teaching. Okay, so this is a downstroke. Upstroke should be thin. Okay, I told y'all yesterday. Look at this. Look how wiggly. You know why? I'm not warmed up for one, and I didn't take my time. Those are the things that you have to consider. Do your drills. I'm doing letters now, but I should have already done my drills this morning. Now, do I do drills every time I letter? No. Does it help with control? Yes. And pens make a difference too. I don't use Tombow as much as I use some of my other pens. So, but they're good to learn with. I keep slanting my paper more and more. All right. We've got a W, a Z, a B, an M, a J, and V. Why are y'all giving me the hard letters? Just kidding. Okay. W. I like making W's. Again, I'm putting loops and everything because that's what I love. So, loop, down, thin up, thick down, I like to end on a little whoop, like that. Z. Z, heavy down, light up. And see right here where I kind of did it's kind of an average, medium, or thin stroke. Anytime you go like sideways, you just kind of do, you don't go thick. Okay? It's prettier if you do like a thin or just like a not hard, not a lot of pressure. Not a lot of pressure. Capital B. Again, I do my loops. Heavy down. A lot of times I go down like that. When I came back up, I really should have worked on that. That should be a lot thinner. So let's try to slow that down. Depends on what pen you're using too. Right? I'm going to switch out pens so you can see. I write so heavy. I push down really hard. I always have, growing up, I always did. So some of you are going to have to push down harder because you just write really light. And some of you are going to have to be like me and take my time a little bit more. Okay, letter M. Left-handed people. Y'all say woo woo. If you're a left-hander, say that in the comments. Y'all can connect with each other. But what I said yesterday or one day is this is just what I've heard. I'm not left-handed, but this is what I've heard. Turn your paper as far as you can. It might be really awkward. As far as you can. And I've been told that is a really good tip. But I also want to encourage you that when you learned how to write, you still had to learn how to write. So it's the same thing. You've got to adjust. And instead of putting your hand down on the paper, maybe you'll lift it up a little. You'll just have to figure it out. But I have tons of left-handed letterers. Anybody here? A left-handed letterer? Okay. Heavy down. Light up. Oh my gosh, I love these markers. Light up. I can do so much. See how much thinner I can get with these? I just have more control with these. So you've got to figure out what marker works best for you. What marker do you feel most confident with? Now, when you're a beginner, what are our drills? Good question. When you're a beginner, this is my favorite, and it's still my favorite because it writes it writes normal, like normal size writing. So if I'm writing, an envelope to someone, happy birthday, I would do something more this size. Okay, these are drills. These are the drills, the basic strokes, but you do over and over and over. So people had homework last night and y'all have homework again, is do those drills. So a whole page of upstrokes, a whole page of downstrokes, a whole page of overturns. Keep doing it. The more you do that, the better you're going to get. So just to show you, this is a cute little place card, y'all. I bought on Amazon. I already had the cute little thingies. And the blue one, I didn't mention that. That's an eco line. Look how pretty. What I love is look how it makes. It almost looks like you're using two colors. It gets lighter and darker. So it just has a really pretty look. And I think Debbie, if you have a chance to put the link to that, she can get y'all the link to that. Okay, so what do we use a place card for? Well, we would sit it at someone's spot at Thanksgiving, that says their name, or you can put it in front of something like unsweet tea, or you can put crab dip or whatever it is. So these are really fun to have around, but I'm going to show you. Let's write the name. Iralda. Did I say it right? I haven't looked to see if I've said it right yet. Okay, here we go. Look how nice and elegant this is. Hope I save room for this. H-I. That's why I like to use my erasable pen. If you haven't been watching, go back and see where I use my erasable pen. H-I-R-J. Oh, look at this J, y'all. Oh, I love this J. A-L-D-A. A-L-D. I'm just going to do my regular D because I don't really have room to do the big loop. But look, Irelda. Isn't that fun? And y'all, how fun is it, even if it's just, 4 people at your table for Thanksgiving, to just do something like that. How simple, how easy, very inexpensive. Yay, I did it. I did it. Okay, so that's what this marker is. Again, I totally recommend the Pentel brush pens. Hi, Debbie, do you have time to put those on there? It's harder to see on screen, so I'll do a couple with this this J. Look at this J. This is my favorite J right now. But you can always do. I'm reminding you. Wrap up. Alexa, stop. She's telling me I have to wrap up, y'all. Wrap up and get ready for my iPad. So we'll go through these last few letters. I hope that y'all are inspired and excited. If you want to know, like, if you really want to dive deep down and get the whole lesson, I do have, well, first in my membership group, episode the 13th, which is Monday. It's only open for a few days. Don't miss out on that. Maybe Debbie can also put the link to that. It's also at the, oh, we should have pinned the link to that. And then the next thing is, I have a course. And in that course, I break everything down, of course. So, of course. Let's see, J. If you have questions about any of it, let me know. I mean, that's what I'm here for. And then the V, heavy down, light up. Pretty simple. But it's that control, and you got to practice. Not only do you practice your drills, you practice the letters over and over. Do a whole page of V's or whatever letter it is you want to learn. Uppercase K. Uppercase K is interesting because it has a lot of downstrokes. So that's a downstroke, this is a downstroke, and that's a downstroke. So I try to make it a little bit more interesting by putting a little loop here sometimes. Or, you know what, break the rules. If you like it thinner here and then thicker at the bottom, break a rule. It's okay. Did anybody mention that they're left-handed? Oh, Angela's left-handed. See, now y'all can be besties. My pleasure, Belinda. Okay, I said the blue pen. I'm trying to get back to where. Do you have the same membership group, class, iPad lettering, or Shine Bright iPad lettering for people who are using paper and markers? Yes, I have. It's just called hand lettering. I have a hand lettering tribe and an iPad lettering. And so you pick between the two. And I separated them for a lot of reasons. And then, or you can choose both and you save $13. So you can do that. So down at the bottom or at the top, there's a little box that has choose your tribe. It's yellow. If you click on that, it'll give you information. That doesn't mean you're signing up, but you can get on the wait list. So you'll know first thing on Monday, because the first 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, we're giving you a bonus, some lettering. Okay. I love y'all. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, fancy capital I. Irene, that's hard. I know I act like they're hard, but I'm thinking, is it fancy? Okay, heavy down and light up. The I is not super exciting for me. I need to come up with a fun, no one would know what that is, I don't think. Anyway, just need to keep playing with the I. I guess I don't write a lot of capital I's. Y'all, what other questions you have? You're easy peasy. Tomorrow, meet me at 7 p.m. That's Sunday night. If you're going to church, of your church, we don't have Sunday night. Watch the replay. We're gonna do doodles, one of my favorites. I'm gonna show you some things that you can do that you never thought you could do. Never. You can do it. So you're welcome, Vicki. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad all of you are here. Look forward to tomorrow. Set your alarm on your phone. That's what I have to do. So, okay, we're going into iPad lettering now. I'm going to go turn my lights off so we can see. Okay, and if you want to stay and you have no interest in iPad lettering, please do. Who knows what I'll say that you might catch on that I didn't say this in this first round, right? And if you do this, you're entered into win the, let me get this over here. A set. It's not just a set. What I haven't been saying is you're going to get 1 month free subscription. It comes with 3 custom design washi tapes by me, a sticker, a scripture card, and a free class. Yeah, the I is boring, isn't it? I'll be right back. Okay, moving along to the iPad. Let's do this. Gotta turn all my lights off, or a lot of my lights off. Okay, if you are new to the iPad, some things oh, y'all, I'm making the cutest thing. I'm making the cutest thing, if I don't say so myself. I haven't showed y'all this yet. Or some of you have seen maybe part of it, but this is brand new. I haven't shown this at all. I'm making Post-it notes. They're templates. And so what I do is, remind me, those of you who are in my membership group, I'm going to give y'all the template for this so you can make your own. So look at these sticky notes, y'all. Look at these sticky notes. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And I don't have to write every one of them. I can reprint. But what I did with this one is just put some familiar things that would be fun to put. Listen, we want to make this world a better place. So not only can you put it on, on your mirror for your spouse or your kids or yourself, you can do it for yourself. You can put it on a mailbox. Like, just stick it. One day I went around to a couple of friends' houses and I just stuck it on their mailbox so when they got their mail, they would see it. How just a little bitty something, y'all. Just a little bitty something. I've put it on gas pumps before. Who knows who needs to see that, right? So fun. Okay, so I do have a set. Some people have been asking about, I have a set in my, there's so many things to tell y'all right now. I have a lot going on right now. This one is going to go up in my Etsy shop, I hope today. But I have more than one page of them. So what you get is you get just the plain template, right? And I'm showing you this because I made it on the iPad, and you can do this on your iPad. And then you get another template that has all the words on it. And then you just stick blank sticky notes on here. I got white this time, but I have some, I'll show you the ones that I printed on colored. In fact, I'll do that now. You can do colored. The ones I've done the colored on were actually, okay, look. If you have a coworker, go put it on their desk. Aren't those fun? So I have the ones that print out in black right now already on Etsy. And then these are obviously color. So super fun. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just designing each block. Now I'm working on some to put in my Etsy orders. So because when I write my Etsy orders, I just write so quick. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. So I thought, you know what? I think customers would like this. And you know what they can do? They can feel appreciated, and then it's an idea for them to make something for themselves. So that's what I'm working on today. That's why my iPad wasn't in here, because I love when my husband's watching this boring TV. It's like people have to die for him to like it. People have to there has to be blood and gunshots. I don't get it, but whatever. so I can spend time with him. I just kind of hang out in there and do my thing. All right. One more thing about the, you got the template when you did the Happy Mail challenge. That's right. You sure did. I would like to know how to make a pretty eye also. Did you see how I did it? I'll do it on here too. I mean, it's not that pretty, but this would make it, it would make a great gift for a teacher. Okay. One last thing about the washi tape. If you haven't sprinkled, I'm giving away a subscription to just 1 month free. And this is pitiful. I'm so embarrassed that it's wrinkled, but I have 35 ways to use washi tape, because you know what? People are like, I don't know what to do with that stuff. And you can get that if you just say that you want it on here, but there's also a link already in the feed. Okay. How many of you want to know, what do you want to know more about the iPad? So for those of you who are brand new, I'm going to go back to Procreate and show you this is the app. When I design things on on the iPad, I always use Procreate. There's other things you can use, but this is what I use. It's like $10 to $15 worth every penny. I don't even buy apps. This is worth every penny. Okay. And this is my iPad and an Apple Pencil. They have to go together. They have to marry, right? Not every iPad works with Procreate, right? So I have a link for that too, for you to see if your iPad works with it. If you need to know more details, like how to find out what iPad you have, I've done that in the last couple of videos. But let's go ahead and move on and get started. If you were here yesterday, is there something I said we would start with today besides letters? Remind me. Remind me. Okay, we're going to start a new screen size. And I'm going to go ahead and put a grid here. And y'all just ask questions as we go along. I'm going to turn it this way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Move it down here. This down here. Turn this like that. See my cord's in the way? There's just stuff in the way. It just is. Okay, let's do this. So we're going to just kind of recap about our basic strokes from yesterday. And we just did this in the first part, but it's just, I don't know, it just seems different to do it on the actual iPad. So I hope that you were practicing. You also have to have the right brush. So I hope you were practicing yesterday if you already have the iPad, and the brushes are here. And right now I have monoline. Monoline means you can do whatever you want to do. You can press down, you can lift up, but it's going to be the same thickness. But if you go to a brush like the script brush, which is so cool about this program, is it has pressure sensitivity. So you can go up thin, heavy down, up thin, heavy down. So it makes hand lettering doable on Procreate. Am I going too fast? That's right, Lisa, there's tidbits to learn on either one. Okay, now we're gonna go recap. We have the upstroke. So y'all, if you have this, I hope you're practicing. The upstroke is thin, the downstroke is thick, but control is everything. Look at that. Look at this. That's so faint. I'm going to try to put the same amount of pressure. That's why you want to just keep practicing. And then with the downstroke, I'm going to try to put the same amount of pressure. Same. If I get wild and crazy, I'm going to put too much pressure. So practice that. We practiced our overturns yesterday. Light up, heavy down, go back up light. Light up, heavy down, go back up light. Just like that. Underturn, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. I'm not as worried about, I'm more worried right now about you getting the feel of the thick and thin strokes. Not as much as how the stroke, like this one's wider than that one. But if you're ready, try to be consistent with that. Heavy down, light up. I want to start making them more the same size than like this, right? See how I'm going up thick here? This isn't pretty. This one, I would circle as a teacher. Good job. All right. Now, the next strokes. Yesterday we talked about the loop, heavy down, light up. Can you, yes, Brittany, good question. You can adjust the sensitivity of the brush. Let me show you a trick right now that will change everything, right? And this is something that, I wish I had time to teach all these things in here that you would learn in the tribe of anybody who's interested in joining. Okay, go to that brush. Click on that brush. Go to Streamline. Turn your Streamline all the way up. Right now, it's probably down low. I do this on every brush because it just gives you more control. So for right here, I'm going to see how it's kind of wiggly. If I turn it up, I have a lot more control. It's like night and day. I hope that helps somebody today. Okay, we've got our loops. Consistency is key. And what if your loops don't look as good as you want them to? They can. Don't give up. How can we get good at anything? When you start off cooking, maybe you're going to burn everything because you haven't practiced enough cooking, right? Maybe you don't boil your noodles long enough and they're hard. It's because you haven't gotten enough practice with cooking. You've got to practice with whatever you do. I remember when the first meals I made for my family. My grandpa still, well, he's passed now, but he talked about it forever. He said, oh my gosh, that meat had so much gristle in it, I couldn't even chew it. He was trying so hard. I didn't know till years later that it was just, I didn't know. I didn't pick out the right meat, right? You just learn as you go. Sandra's a new tribe member. Yay. If you hear someone say they're a new tribe member, if they were in our, the Happy Meal Challenge, they had a early chance to sign up. So that was really fun. But, okay, next. We did our loop. Now let's start putting some strokes together. So oval is something I didn't talk about yesterday. There's our oval. Oval. So basically it's heavy down, light up. This is not the letter O. It's an oval. As we take our oval and we come light up, let's go ahead and make a loop out of it. That might be a cinder. I think that is a cinder. Okay. And a cinder is like this. That's an ascender. You're going to use these strokes. We didn't talk about that stroke yesterday either. Ascender. And then a descender is down like this. Which, let's put together an oval and a descender. And we've got the letter G. Oval, oval, and then fancy. Fancy's so fun. Fancy's so fun. Okay. Of course, a J, you just had that little entrance stroke. A D, heavy D. Haha. And then, an L is very much like a loop. A descender, go up into an oval, and you've got the letter P. Do y'all have any questions about what to do? Oval, descender, the letter Q. I don't have any fun curlies for that. Yes, I do. Oh, wait. I've never done this. Look how fun that is. Ew. Play with your flourishing. Flourishing is just adding fancy loops and things. I think that's fun. And that's what happens is you work on the basics and then you go into adding some fun stuff as you feel more confident. You got to build that confidence. Here's an R with a loop. See how I do my heavy? This is my heavy down. So light up, heavy down, light up again, heavy down, light up. Now, I tell you to start off going slow, but as you learn the strokes, sometimes going a little bit faster helps you with control. Does that make sense? Okay, now on the iPad, you can choose different brushes. So let's choose this different brush and let's do the letter capital S. Some of them work better than... I'm having problems with my screen, y'all. I have not checked into that yet. I need to do that. So that one kind of has a rough look, kind of like a crayon. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's go to a different brush again. This one's a chalk one. Let's do a capital U here. This one I'm not going to be happy with for lettering. Now it's good for other stuff, like coloring in something maybe. Y'all got to be here tomorrow. Doodles is going to be so fun. So fun. Okay. What letters? Oh, we talked about doing an I. An I. Yeah, I's just aren't exciting. But we'll have to just play with it and see how we can make it fun. That's ugly. I don't know. That's not bad. That's not bad. I kind of like that, actually. Otherwise, I would just do... Wait, did you see that thick up? Thin up. I still have to tell myself sometimes. That's normally what I would do, but I think that's fun. What was that name? We had Irene and... Okay, it was Irene. I don't know if you like that, but... Oh, that's so sweet. Somebody gave me stars. Thank you so much. I have to work on control of that, the rest of those letters, but... If you come back on, Tuesday, and you remind me you want me to write your name, I will do that. I'll do that. Okay. Oh gosh, look how thick that was. I don't understand. Okay, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down. Gotta focus. Focus. Much better. See the difference? See how I just got all these are kind of thick right here. See how thick I got that? And look at the difference. I've got those thin strokes here. It just looks so much prettier. Right? Did I spell your name right? After saying that. I hope you're still here, Irene, to see this. Alrighty, Friday. What other questions? Still watching videos, how to get around, haven't made anything yet. Want to go? Oh, yeah. So, Sandra, what I want to tell you too. Oh, Imogene. Hi, Christy. If you're brand new to the tribe, y'all, we're going to have a welcome party. It's going to be a Zoom welcome party, and it's going to be so fun to see everybody. And you'll get information on that. So, Sandra, since you're brand new, we haven't given y'all that information. We're going to, on Monday, start talking about that stuff. So, all right. So, let's do Imogene. Y'all, I do not know what's happening. I've never had this happen until lately. And I've been doing this for 5 years. So, I know it's just something. I don't know what it is. Just going to hold my breath. Sometimes you have to start your iPad over. I don't want to hold my breath, but I feel like it's when I'm holding it down too long. Is it Imogene or Imogene? It might be Imogene. It does not like me right now. I'm going to get my old iPad and see if it's still charged. Are you still charged? Okay, yeah. Let me do this one and see if that helps. So this is just the regular, well, I don't know if it's the regular size. This is the first one I had. Love it. It's a great size. This new one is big, and it's, I love it, but I'm using a different Apple Pencil with it. So I've got the two there. One of the differences is this charges right next to the iPad. So when you click it in there, it charges. So let me show you that again. When I put it in here, look at the top. Apple Pencil 82%. So this one I have to plug in to charge, which isn't a big deal. It just has this right here, and then you just put this in right here to charge. So it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right. I haven't been on this one in a little while, so let me go find it. Procreate. Oh, it feels so like handy, and I don't know. It's a good size. All right. Gonna make a new. Uh-oh. Now my pencil acts like not charged. These are things that you will have happen to you. You're going to be ready to work, and then something's not going to be charged, and it's going to be frustrating. But it's going to teach you. Yep, says low. 0% battery. You can tell that I haven't been using this one. But while we're letting this charge, it doesn't take long to charge at all. So while we're doing that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about things that that are created on the iPad. So this can be made, like, look at this hand lettering. See how I've made it. Hand lettering it's not all brush lettering where I show you the downstroke and the thin stroke. Hand lettering can be anything, right? Any kind of creative way to write. So if you look here, this is all brush lettering where you see the thicks and the thins. And then here it's all the same width, right? That's still lettering. And so this, what I've made here, you're going to learn how to do a banner yet tomorrow if you don't know how to do that. And if you do, it's great practice. But could you make the same idea on a card? Absolutely, right? And then same thing here. If you look, I've mixed, this is another thing I love to do. I like to mix quote fonts. They're not really fonts, but shine is like in a script and bright is in print. And look, you have the freedom to make a tiny little, this is just creative lettering. Be creative, don't be afraid. More doodles. And then that up there is brush lettering. So it's actually faux calligraphy where you add the thick strokes with if you don't know, I talked about that a couple days ago or yesterday. And then we've got print. And see how I kind of fit it together? It doesn't have to be a perfect line. It's so much more interesting that way. We've got our uppercase print and we've got our script. Fun, fun. If you have my first book and my second book, I teach you how to draw a light bulb in there. Okay, and then the last one is this one. You're going to learn tomorrow how to do these fancy flowers. If you've been with me for a while, you know those are my favorite. Anyway, and this washi tape actually has a metallic. I don't think you can see that, but while we're waiting on this pencil, see if I can show you. It's hard to see, but it's metallic. It's really pretty. Alrighty, where do we buy your washi tape? Right now, get on the wait list because I sold out. I sold out of these twice, so I've ordered them again. Are you charging? Anyway, I ordered them again, and but I'm doing a subscription kit, so I'm not going to sell many in my Etsy shop, but that's where the ones that I'm going to sell are. Actually, I kind of think, I don't want to say it. Y'all, I'm in love with the Happy Mail one. I might sell that one separately. We'll see. Okay, let's try. Let's see if it's ready. We're going to open up a new document. So I'm just opening up here. Let's see. Are you ready? Because I was 0%. Oh, look. Okay. And then I was working on Imogene. Drawing guide. I've never once had this happen on this iPad. Oh, this writes nice. I have a different screen protector on this one. Thin, thick. We're going to do that loop. Oh, good, Irene. I'm glad you saw it. But one thing about technology is you will need to do troubleshooting every now and then. And so if you're in my membership group, just pop in there and say, hey, I need help with this. What am I doing wrong? Or what do you suggest I do? And also, I go straight to YouTube and I say, iPad glitching, and usually a video will pop up. If you have any problems in your entire life, use YouTube as your Google search. If you have a broken washing machine, you put in the, we fixed ours not too long ago, not washing, but dryer, washer. We put in the brand name, what it was doing, and we went down there and fixed it, and we would have had to have someone come out, and it would have cost a fortune, right? Although sometimes having someone come out is a lot less stressful. But sometimes they can't come out when you need them right away, okay? So, what else? Let's do Sandra. See if you stop in between your strokes. Sometimes that helps to, like, I liked the D, but I didn't like the R, and so I had to like erase both of them since I didn't do them separately. Fun, fun. I'm going to make a new layer and put, let's see, a bubble around Sandra. This is something I teach in my Procreate course. And in the tribe, you'll learn it in the tribe too. Pop that in, and uh-oh, it covered her name. But watch, when you switch the layer, now the red doesn't look super good in there, so I'm going to change the color of the red to make it show up good and much better, right? Much better. And then we lost Imogene. Let's make a background. Imogene. Background color. And now we got her back. I'm so glad that you're enjoying this. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up this lesson, and I'll see you tomorrow for doodles at 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. The replay's available. If you have not sprinkled, if you haven't done this, if you do so, you have a chance to win my first subscription. My first month subscription. You'll get it free. That's bugging me that these aren't going the same direction. There we go. There we go. Neat. All right. Perfect. All right. I will see y'all soon. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful Saturday. Bye.